The moment happened so fast that many almost missed it, but once you see it, it's impossible to unsee. In a playful yet strangely charged interaction, Jungkook reached out and grabbed Jimin's hand, pulling him toward the bed in a way that felt both spontaneous and intentional. What seemed like a simple playful action instantly turned into a moment that sent fans into a spiral of emotions. It wasn't just the movement itself. It was the way it happened. There was no hesitation, no second thought. Jungkook didn't simply tap Jimin or lightly guide him. He pulled him with confidence, as if he already knew Jimin would follow. And when Jimin stumbled slightly and fell onto the bed, the energy between them shifted from casual to something undeniably electric. This wasn't about clumsiness. This was about connection. The atmosphere changed in an instant. Jungkook's body language was relaxed, almost mischievous, like someone who had planned a playful move and was fully ready to enjoy the result. His expression carried that familiar spark, the one fans recognize whenever he interacts closely with Jimin. Meanwhile, Jimin's reaction made the moment even more unforgettable. Instead of pushing Jungkook away or reacting with annoyance, he accepted the situation almost naturally. There was surprise, yes, but also comfort. The kind of comfort that only exists between people who are deeply familiar with each other. And that's what made the moment feel so real. Among the countless interactions within BTS, this one stood out because it wasn't staged or exaggerated. It felt organic, a spontaneous burst of playful energy that revealed how easily Jungkook gravitates toward Jimin. It wasn't loud, it wasn't dramatic, but it was intimate in its own quiet way. Fans quickly noticed how Jungkook didn't immediately pull away after Jimin fell onto the bed. Instead, there was a lingering presence, as if he wanted the moment to last just a little longer. His playful intentions seemed clear. He wanted to interact, to create a shared moment that was just between the two of them. Almost like saying without words, "Stay here." Moments like these highlight something deeper than surface-level friendship. There's an ease between them that shows in the smallest gestures, the absence of awkwardness, the lack of resistance, the natural flow of touch and proximity. Jungkook didn't ask. Jimin didn't refuse. It simply happened. And that simplicity is what made it so powerful. Because when actions are unforced, they often reveal more truth than words ever could. Some viewers interpreted it as pure playfulness, the kind of chaotic fun that naturally happens between close teammates who have spent years together. Others saw something more layered, a subtle display of how comfortable Jungkook is initiating physical closeness with Jimin. The truth might lie somewhere in between. Playfulness and closeness often coexist. And in this case, Jungkook's actions carried both. There was a boyish charm in the way he pulled Jimin, almost like someone inviting a partner in crime into a shared joke. But at the same time, there was intention, a quiet desire to engage, to interact, to create a moment that was theirs alone. Even the setting, the bed, added an unexpected layer of vulnerability to the scene. It transformed what could have been a simple tug into something more visually symbolic, a moment of trust. Jimin fell, but he fell into a space where he knew he was safe. Safe to laugh, safe to react, safe to simply exist without needing to guard himself. And Jungkook seemed to know that. That's why the moment didn't feel rough or aggressive, it felt warm, playful, almost affectionate. This is the kind of interaction that doesn't rely on grand gestures. No dramatic declarations, no scripted dialogue. Just instinctive closeness expressed through a simple pull of the hand. And sometimes, that says more than anything else. Because when someone reaches out without hesitation, and the other follows without resistance, it reflects a level of mutual understanding that goes beyond performance. Jungkook wanted to play, and Jimin let him. That mutual rhythm, the give and take, is what made the moment unforgettable. Not because it was shocking, but because it was natural. A fleeting glimpse into a dynamic built over years of shared experiences, trust, and unspoken understanding. In the end, what stayed with viewers wasn't just the fall onto the bed, but the energy surrounding it, the ease, the comfort, the silent connection, a simple playful pull that revealed far more than anyone expected.